You can see me in the video?
Mm-hmm.
It's recording, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully you can see me in this video.
Nobi News,
Yes.
Texas edition.
Yes, the Texas edition.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll overlay some videos of what Texas looks like around the area. You can kind of see
idea.
the property.
Yeah.
So it's very green this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Some wildflowers about.
Everywhere.
It is raining, so if you do hear that, there's a tin roof above us, so it just makes it a lot louder than it really needs to be.
The peaceful sounds of rain in the background of the video.
Birds chirping.
Hopefully. Yeah. Also, I have on the new shirt.
As of April, end of April.
Yes, it will be available for the first time at our Nobi 5-year party, which is on May 7th. So if you are watching this before then, they're available then. If you're watching after, let us know.
And then May 7th at 1 o'clock, come on over.
Yeah, 1:30.
1:30, okay. Yeah. If you're early.
Yeah, you can come early, that's fine.
No, yeah.
We don't mind.
3651 Valley. Is it 30?
3561.
3561 Valley.
3561, yeah, Valley Drive. Yeah. I've never said it 3561 before.
Oh.
Don't know why, but never have.
356-1?
Yeah, 3,561 Valley Drive, Bethel Park, PA. 15234.
Do you know where 2 men in a
2 men in a truck?
It's right before that.
Yeah, the new sheets. You're right. Those weird train tracks you can turn under, it's up there.
Old sheets.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's still new for Bethel Park.
Right. Okay, so.
Anyway, welcome to the Nobi News. I'm Coach Abby. This is Coach Logan. And we are coming at you from Logan's mom's home gym in Texas.
That's it.
Blessed to have friends who...
Fitness.
Yeah, that I can come and hang out for.
That's a great introduction. Someone in my life who started resistance training as a woman would be my mother, who was a powerlifter when I was growing up. So started her basically she started in her early 30s and continued to do powerlifting up into probably her late 30s. And then she started doing CrossFit and other things like that. So definitely my lens of resistance training has always been through that of a woman or a woman powerlifter. Yeah, so
that was the example set for you.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yep. So I guess benefits of strength training in general, and then specifically for women. We have a blog in there about that, but
you can link it.
Long and short. Yeah. Bone density.
Yes.
More muscle mass. Improved confidence.
Yes.
Hormonal regulation.
Longevity.
All those good things.
Muscle mass, bone density.
You won't get huge. You won't get gigantic. You won't be bulky.
Nope. That takes a lot.
Assistance.
Yeah.
It takes lots of assistance.
Yes.
Pharmacological.
Yes.
Pharmaceuticals.
Whoever the people are that decided that they were going to say that strength training makes women bulky and just spread this nonsense. I mean, I'm definitely glad more people know that that's not correct anymore. And also that it's more common for women to feel comfortable having muscles and also using their muscles. That's a great thing.
Yeah.
So love to see those changes happening, but it's still out there. That information that, it's just not helpful for anyone.
Yes.
So it's disempowering and discouraging and keeps us from getting strong and jacked. Or just strong, you don't even have to be jacked. What is that anyway?
Right. So very discouraging to see people, like Abby was saying, individuals, women in this instance, not pursue resistance training or have a fear of it. Whether it be for maybe like touch on it, the patriarchy of fitness, society, and it being just based around what guys wanted to do and what guys want. And then now that's definitely shifted dramatically from my experience in seeing that. So
Yeah, we were talking about this a couple of days ago.
Yeah, as long as
different instances and examples.
As long as you're not comparing yourself to someone who, don't compare yourself in general, but actually the examples of people in fitness magazines now, back in the day it was fitness magazines, and now it's on Instagram. Generally, if they look like they have as much muscle mass as what you would deem like a superhero or someone that you don't want to see because they're bulky or you don't look like as bulky, they usually have some type of pharmaceutical help, i.e. steroids.
Yeah. Well, and also PEDs. They're probably doing a photo session that's specifically designed to make them look as muscular and big and as possible. So they're also using all the tools that they need to in that moment to get the photos that they're looking for, which there's nothing wrong with that. But, without, it's just like becomes or then that information gets used to,
without context, it can be misleading.
Right, for sure. Yeah, for sure. And then other places, or I don't know, other sources of information use those examples to say, see, this is why you shouldn't do resistance training because you're gonna look like this, or
someone who's dehydrated, has a very large pump, and has engorged muscles from blood flow.
Yes.
Eat a lot of carbohydrates, so all of their water is in their muscular tissue.
Right.
Then
also, what if you want to look like that? There's nothing wrong with that either. So
yeah, then they have the upper 1% of genetics
in
the world, and then they ended up getting a spray tan.
Yeah.
So the optimization for looking a certain way has been achieved.
Yes.
For one day.
Yes.
And then that day's over. Right. And then they're a normal person, potentially.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. And let alone they probably do many hours a week of really intense training as well. So that's a factor too. And then potentially
6 days a week.
AIDS.
At least. Not the disease.
Oh God, sorry. That was bad. Rewind. Pharmaceutical help. But anyway, that's not always the case, but definitely information to understand. Yes. So other benefits of weight training?
Specifically for women, going from premenopause, perimenopause to post, there is a shift in hormones. So bone density does decline after that. And then as humans in general, about after the age of 60, you start to lose a lot more of the metabolic benefits of being younger, having more muscle mass, easy to maintain that muscle mass, muscle skeletal. So the density starts to go down, guys as well as women. And then it's definitely something to continue onward. Fall risks become more and more apparent or detrimental when you get older.
Likely.
Yeah, and likely. And all-cause mortality, I think the figures half or more than half goes up after a fall. So especially at a certain age. So look that up for yourself if you don't believe me. And being able to catch yourself or have bone density that doesn't lead to a fracture when you fall, very, very important.
Super important.
For everybody, but specifically for women who can suffer from osteoporosis.
Right.
So
yes, more impacted by hormonal changes
genetics.
And more drastic changes and things like that. But the good news is that if you are resistance training, whether you start when you're 30 or in your early 30s, or if you start when you're in 50s or 60s or 70s, whatever it is, that resistance training can help still with all of those factors, of course, at different levels, depending on, where you're starting from and things like that, and to a certain degree. But, even if it is, you've increased your confidence in your movement, so you are less likely to fall, that's a great thing. And that's really, really important. So even just improving movement confidence and day-to-day confidence with regular tasks is really important. And then also, if you continue to use your muscle mass and things like that, then you can maintain and keep a certain amount. It's not going to be all of it. That's not possible, except for maybe with pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
I don't really know the research on that for a lifespan or anything like that super well. But there are benefits no matter where you're at. So, and these benefits for your overall health and your long-term health are still there. So, oh, it's raining, so gotta keep it close.
Yep.
So yes, there. It's not like all hope is lost at a certain point and anything like that.
Yes.
It's kind of like if there's a slope that goes up and then a slope that goes back down, just natural human aging process. You can have that slope maybe get to a little higher peak, and then that the down is much slower or maybe flat for a really long time. So those are really helpful things. Or you can slow it down or all that good stuff.
Yep.
What else?
Confidence, longevity. Wow. That's basically it.
Yeah, confidence and longevity. Yeah, I mean, definitely confidence, feeling empowered, feeling strong and capable in your own body, trusting your own body, trusting yourself to do these things, trusting yourself to do hard things. Like that is such a powerful process for anybody to go through, especially if you are in a place where you don't feel those things towards yourself. So strength training can really provide great lessons in trusting yourself, and then also outside of the gym too, that can carry with you in every area of your life as well. So it's not just the resistance. Yeah, it's not just your muscles and your body necessarily. The the mental, being able to face things that are challenging physically and mentally in a space where you can confront those confidently, or even if you are scared, you can safely kind of confront those new things, and then that's something that will translate into day-to-day life. If you're facing something scary decision, you have to, I don't know, try to think of an example, but I can't. I don't know.
Anything.
Just you just have something hard in front of you that you have to do or decide or whatever it is. That practice with kind of confronting and moving through those kinds of things in the gym can really translate and help you feel more just that you can do it.
Able.
So yeah.
Yep.
Trying to think what else.
You just ASMR'd?
Yeah. It's the birds and the rain. I mean, there's just so many benefits of resistance training.
Yeah. So I think one of the things that people have an issue with is getting started, finding where their entry drug to resistance training leads them to be. So that could be, it could be anything. It could be a Planet Fitness. It can be P90X, like it was for me, like my mid 20s, early 20s. I did powerlifting, but I felt comfortable because I was going with my mother. So it's always good to go with someone you feel comfortable with. So if that's not you, or if it is you, if you're that person that's going to lend that olive branch to someone to be able to get in and start doing resistance training, male and or female, then, oh no, your battery died. So once you start talking again, Abby, I'll put this over here.
Hello.
Yeah. So whether you're that person that's just getting started with the resistance training, or that person that's, has the experience with resistance training, then you can easily help someone go along that same journey.
For sure. Yeah. Or if you're both in the same place to start, find someone that you feel comfortable going to try new things with and go try them.
Mm-hmm. That one's about to die. Yep. Well, Abby's battery's about to die. But
hopefully you can hear me through most of this.
Oh, darn it. I'll just keep talking. Abby doesn't have to talk
That's
anymore.
Fine.
So
better for everyone.
Benefits of strength training, confidence, being able to actually find a community of like-minded people as well. Mm-hmm. And then as an opportunity to do hard things and learn how to do hard things.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun. Whatever that means. So, anything else?
My microphone is dead. I don't think I have anything. I think you said that really well. I don't really want to add anything to that. So, well said. We're signing off, I guess. Are we signing off?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye, y'all.